Because there have been so many things that have been happening in manga, it is insane. So the one big thing, big manga artist pulls their works from major publishers after sexual abuse scandal. This is the whole like, what's the studio? What's the place called again? Oh my god. Shogakukan, which, holy fucking shit. Also, fair warning, if you're watching the VOD of this or you're on the live stream somehow, we will be talking about explicit content that we'll have to do. I think this will have to do with sexual assault and child stuff. So, just fair warning for those who may not want to talk about that topic. Over the past weekend, details emerged of a serious scandal that is rocking the manga world, leading to major authors removing their works from Manga One, the digital reading app of publisher Shogakukan. It has been revealed that the publishing house, one of the biggest in Japan, rehired an author who has been arrested in 2020 for sexual assault of an underage girl under a false name to work in a new manga. And you wonder, bro, why so much of us are hard pressed when it comes to dealing with these fucking weirdos, and people being like, oh man, oh man, like just let us express shit, man. It's weird. It's just a drawing. No, because there's people like this in the industry, and that's why I'm not okay with it, because it's a cycle that feeds within itself, and I don't want to hear the bullshit of just being like, you think it's a real character? I didn't say that. I'm saying that because of shit like this. Because of weirdos like this. Because that shit perpetuates this shit. And it's not okay. It's fucking disgusting. Which is fucking not cool at all. Soichi Yamamoto, the author of Dakuken Sakuken, was arrested in 2020 for submitting a high school girl to repeated sexual abuse over the course of years while Yamamoto was teaching a part-time at a girls' school. Fucking hell. In February of 2026, he was convicted and ordered to pay 11 million yen, which is $71,000, in damages to the victim. So he was not arrested. I will never understand this shit. I will never understand this shit. But fuck it. Okay, all right. God damn it, Japan. Shogakukan canceled Dakuken Sakuken after his arrest in 2020, citing health reasons so he was arrested in 2020. Okay. Citing health reasons in Yamamoto's part. Yeah, sure, health reasons. Oh yeah, mental health reasons, sure. Because you have to be pretty fucking sick in order to do that. In 2022, Yamamoto was hired again under the name Hajime Ichiro. So it says he was arrested. I don't actually know the exact details of like what that entails or what that does or who he or what he was interacting with. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm being completely honest. It's not long enough. Not fucking long enough, if you ask me. Also, the fact that he was hired again. Broski. Just no. Like, no. And I don't want to hear the fucking argument of just like, oh, well, I don't know what this has to do with his work. Just, you don't want people like that. There's just certain people that is not okay to have in a workplace. I think somebody who touches kids, I think is a fair person to not have in the fucking workspace. And so, like, you rehiring them under a new name, mind you, which means you know it's not good. It's fucking insane. Man, holy shit. In 2022, Yamamoto was hired again under the name Hajime Ichiro by Shogakukan to work as a writer on a new manga, Jojin Kamen, illustrated by Iri, oh my god, these Japanese names, Iri Tsuruyoshi, according to the reporting by Japanese newspaper Mainichi Shimbun. Editors at Manga One knew of Yamamoto's conviction when he was rehired, and even got involved in out-of-court. They got involved with. I didn't know that. I didn't know they got involved with it, bro. Okay. All right. Editors at Manga One knew of Yamamoto's conviction when he was rehired and even got involved in out-of-court settlement talks between him and the victim that would have required the victim to keep the abuse a secret. That's disgusting. That's... Bro. I thought... I'm not gonna lie, when I got into this, I genuinely thought it was just that they rehired him. That was just like a, yeah, you need to go, fucking leave, all that shit, and then he just came back rehired. I didn't know they got involved. I didn't know they tried to keep it a secret. I didn't know they did all this shit. That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking outright fucking disgusting. That's not okay. That's fucking, no. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Alright, that's not fucking great. The two sides failed to reach a settlement, which led to the recent conviction. So, like, just no. Just no. Just no on so many fucking levels, man. On February 27th, Manga One released a statement and apology, which were widely criticized for not providing enough information. Oh, do we have their statement? I can't read that. No. It translated. Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is a lot. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, you know what? I guess we have to, right? We would have to when we read this. Regarding Ordinary Person Mask, we have suspended distribution of shipment of the book due to the issues with the original author, hiring decision, and verification system. The original author, Ichiro Hajime, is the same person as Shoichi Yamamoto, the author of Operation Fallen Angel. In 2020, Yamamoto was arrested, similarly indicated and fined, leading to the suspension of Operation Fallen Angel series. However, in 2022, Manga One's editorial department began a new series, Ordinary Person Mask, based on an original work written under Ichiro Hajime's name. He should never have been hired. Yeah, he really should have. I don't know why you guys did. Also, you got involved in the secrecy part, which is really bad, guys. It's not good. He should have never been hired as the original author. Above all, we sincerely apologize to those affected. As an editorial department, we take our responsibility seriously. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you took it seriously, then you wouldn't have been involved. If you took it seriously, then you wouldn't have been involved in trying to keep it a secret, because then this apology would have never came out and that person would have never gotten justice, because you guys couldn't come to an actual settlement. You worked with Yamamoto to get the settlement, so no. So no, that's just wrong. We deeply apologize for the great concern and inconvenience caused by this incident on the readers. Eri Tsuruyoshi, the illustrator of Ordinary Person Mask, the contributing authors, and all of other related parties, Manga One editor department. Regarding the settlement negotiations mentioned in the civil lawsuit between Yamamoto and the victim, the editorial department had no intention of being involved as an organization, but an editor did participate in a messaging app group at the request of both parties. The terms have already been discussed between parties prior to participating, in the editor advised the parties to appoint a lawyer and have notarized document prepared. It cannot be said that the editorial department was fully aware of the seriousness of the case or had sufficient information, and this was an inappropriate response. We would like to apologize once again and will work to prevent... Like, none of you knew, though, how serious it was? What? One of you must have. Because you communicated with the guy. But, okay, I guess. Oh, this was just... Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Because at the end of the day, you guys hired him. At the end of the day, you guys hired him back. So at that point, you guys knew. That's like the other big issue here. Like, sure, let's go ahead. It was only one editor who was involved in the messaging group app. Let's say that was the case. But it's also the fact that this is known, that this was fine, it was at least public knowledge. you still hired him back, and people knew. Multiple people at the staff knew that this was the case, and you guys still hired him back. That's a problem. That's an issue. That's not good. That's not things that should be happening. Like fucking hell, man. Jesus. Okay, on February 27th, Manga One released a statement and apology, which were widely criticized for not providing enough information on why Yamanote had been hired again. Yeah, like, you guys said that you hired him again, and you guys said that was not good, but you never really gave in the details on why that was the case. That's like the big issue that people have, is that did you seek him out? Did he come back? It kind of sounds like you seeked him out. I'm not gonna make that assumption. Allegedly. Like, it allegedly sounds like that, but, like, man, okay. Sure. On February 28th, Shogakukan shared another, more detailed statement, and also announced the distribution of Jojin Kamen would be halted. Okay, so there's another better statement. Ew, it's on Twitter. Okay. Regarding the hiring of the original authors of Manga 1. How long is this? Okay. The Manga 1 editorial team suspended the serialization of Operation Fall from Heaven after its author, Soichi Yamamoto, was arrested and indicted via a summary procedure of violation of the Child Prostitution and Pornography Prohibition Act manufacturing offense, resulting in a fine. Despite this, we proceeded to hire him under a different pen name, Ichiro Ichi, as the original author of the new serialization Ordinary Person Mass. This should have never happened originally. Okay, so you're going to go into detail on how that happened? Sexual assault, sexual exploitation, and all forms of human rights violations were absolutely unforgivable. In this case, due to serious flaws in the decision-making process for hiring original authors and our verification system of Ordinary Person Mass, we have halted the distribution and stopped shipping compiled volumes. We recognize that this is a grave incident on which the company bears management oversight responsibility, reflecting the lack of awareness regarding human rights and compliances. To ensure such incidents never reoccur, we will promptly establish an investigation committee, including lawyers, to clarify the facts and causes, including the circumstances surrounding the start of serialization and the editor's involvement, including any settlement discussions. Following that, we will issue a report on the investigation findings, impose on strict disciplinary actions, and formulate and implement measures to prevent reoccurrence. Yes. In this matter, above all else, we should have first considered the feelings of those who were victimized. We sincerely apologize from the bottom of our hearts for failing to empathize with their emotions. We also deeply apologize to Ms. Eri Tsuruyoshi, the illustrator for Ordinary Person Mass, to all the writers who have contributed to their various publications, and the related parties for betraying the trust that we have built and causing them significant worry and inconvenience. And once again, we extend our apologies to all the readers who have enjoyed Sokaka's work. Okay, so there could be the potential. Oh my god. So this debate did. Okay, so this depends on a lot of things, right? This could be the potential with the Shogaku or Shogakukan, where I want. Okay, if you're gonna do an internal investigation of this, right? Shogakukan needs to do a couple of things. They need to find out what exactly was the hiring process, because I feel like if you were to go in person, right, you would know who that person is. Obviously, Yamamoto probably has still people in the industry that would support him and hire him back. So, like, you would have to see if there were some people that just obfuscated the fact of who he is. Now, it could have been not in person, could have been over Zoom, other stuff like that. Like, you never know. It depends. If that's the case, I could potentially understand that to an extent, but that's still kind of not okay. You should probably do a lot better at vetting the people that you work with than doing all that stuff. That's just my personal opinion. Just do a better job at vetting and everything will be fine. That's my personal opinion on all that matter. But yeah, it's disgusting. Also, the way that they said it, it sounds like not everybody was involved in the potential knowing of this. That I'm not too like I can't speak on that. Obviously, I don't know the extent. I don't know the extent of like if was it just one person and like no one really met like the author? Was it like multiple people knew? Because I assume if you were have to hide this, you would have to have multiple people, right? Like speculatory, like put the speculatory hat on for a second. I would assume that for Yamamoto to get away with this and come back to Shogakukan, you would have to have multiple people knowing who you are and multiple people obfuscating the truth in order to do that. But that's just speculation. That's just my thoughts and what I'm thinking. Not necessarily true, but that's just my speculation. After the news emerged, several manga authors spoke up publicly to criticize Shogakukan, including one, the author of the author of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100, the latter of which was published by Shogakukan. Many authors who have their works available on Manga One apps decided to have them removed, including Rumiko Takahashi, who made Ramen in Half, Kanehito Yamada, who made Freeman Beyond Journey's End, and Rue Tamuda, who made Cosmos. This isn't also I do want to point out I am happy that there are people in the industry that are just saying, no, go fuck yourself. Again, there's a lot of things that I would be nuanced with, but there's also trying to make that thing of, just being like, no, it's okay to say that something is not okay. This, perfect thing to say it's not okay. That's such a lukewarm fucking take, but this whole situation, how we're bringing back a fucking predator? Yeah, no, that's not great. It's not good. This isn't the first time the manga world has been rocked by a sexual abuse scandal involving underage victims. In 2017, Nobuhiro Wasuki, author of Rurouni Kenshin, was charged and fined with possession of child pornography. Oh, yeah. Hey, guess what? We're also going to talk about that author again, because he's also in the news. Again, what the fuck is happening in the manga world? Notably, his ongoing manga, Rurouni Kenshin, the Hokkaido arc, resumed publication shortly after its scandal, which it's not fucking good. That's not fucking good. High-profile colleagues in Wasuki's never condemned his actions to the point that Takahiko Masashi Kishimoto, Ichiro Oda, and many others contributed with original illustrations to a Kenshi 30th anniversary exhibition in 2024. And funny enough, we're going to be talking about that again. Funny enough, which again, this is why so many people have problems. This is why, like, people, if you want to know why so many of us are like wary of people when it comes to fucking lollies and all that stuff, it's this shit. Because people will go and be like, oh, it's the culture and stuff like that and yada yada yada. And it's like, yeah, there are people that will do this, but there are also a lot of people that are against it in Japan. It's not just like everyone fucking accepting it, everyone's just fucking touching each other, dude. It's like, get your fucking disgusting mind out of the gutter for 5 fucking seconds and understand that, like, there are people in Japan that also don't like this and acknowledge this isn't fucking good. I don't care if it's wrong or the real person. None of it's fucking okay. You're fucking weird. You're fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo. I don't even think that's a hot take. That shouldn't be a hot take. You're a fucking weirdo. Holy shit. God. And it makes it so difficult for other anime fans to, like, just enjoy shit because people just automatically assume we're that. And it's just like, no. Not all of us. Believe it or not all of us are going to simp over the fucking lolly character. You know who I like? You know who I like? My 2 big waifus right now? Kujirai from Naolu Generic Romance and fucking Hilling from Ranking of Kings. Both of them are baddies. Fuck. They're no adults. You can simp over adults. They exist in manga. Just no one wants to fucking... Oh, this grinds my gears. This grinds my gears so much. Because this shit will happen. And then no one will fucking talk about this shit.
Mizukuro Saki is now live.
Oh my god, did it
streaming
fucking
just chatting, 18 plus Yapfest, Manga of the Week, Pokemon presentation, Warner Brothers buyout and more.
I don't even know what to do at this point. I really do not know what to do at this point when it comes to dealing with that and this and all this shit. Fucking hell, man. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. This is fucking insane. responding to the Yamamoto scandal has been much more vocal. However, some prominent artists working for Shogakukan, such as Gosho Anoya, Detective Conan, have yet to comment. For the moment, it seems that criticism is being focused on Manga 1 and its editor staff. According to the second statement, the publisher recognizes that as a grave incident of which the company bears management oversight responsibility, reflecting a lack of awareness regarding human rights and compliances. Shogakukan also vows to establish an investigate committee to clarify the fact and cause, including the circumstances surrounding the start of the serialization and editor's involvement, including any settlement discussions following that. We will issue a report on the investigation findings, impose strict disciplinary actions, and formulate and implement measures to prevent reoccurrence. Okay, yeah, so we read that part. Oh, there's an update. Oh, shit, I didn't even know. Okay. After a publication from this article, new details have emerged concerning Shogaku's hiring. Oh my god! They hired another one? Oh my god! I didn't even know. I thought it was just Yamamoto. There's another one? Oh my fuck! Okay. After the publication of the article, new details have emerged concerning Shogakukan's hiring. Another convicted mangaka under the false name Tatsuya Matsukuri, author of Act Age, published on Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump, was found guilty in 2020 for committing indecent acts with a middle school girl. Dude. Alright. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. This is... Okay. Yeah, no. They're again, allegedly. All alleged. Nothing speculative. I'm not saying this is true. There has to be people on the inside, dude. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's fucking moronic. I don't know how this... Once maybe there's some fucking like shit that happens. Maybe your process is going to shut the fuck up, Street Elements, for like 5 fucking seconds. Holy
Streaming
fucking...
Just Chatting.
Holy
18
fucking
plus
shit.
Yapfest. Manga of the week. Pokemon.
Oh, thank you. Fucking hell. Like, it's one thing. And it happened once. Fine. Maybe there's some obfuscation. Maybe there's some, like, fucking whatever, right? That you can, like, get past. Dude, no. Not fucking twice. Twice is insane. Twice is insane. What the fuck are we doing at this point? Twice is a mess. Twice is a fucking mess. Twice, genuinely a fucking mess. Just don't. Just fucking don't. Just fucking don't at that point. Genuinely. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Matsuki was then hired in 2024 by Shogakukan under the name Yasumushi Miki to work on the manga, the counselor through the years and stars. In this case, the editorial staff of Manga 1 and the manga artist, Yukihira Karu, were fully aware of Tatsuya's identity. Shogakukan decided to make these details public in the wake of the recent scandal. Oh my god. Oh, man. Just why? I don't get it, man. I really fucking don't. I really don't fucking get it. But okay, that's it. Okay. Oh my god, that was Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ, that was dude. Once is crazy. Twice is a fucking problem. And then there's obviously the issue with the Rurouni Kenshin fucking author and all that shit. Oh my fucking god, man. I just fucking can't with this industry sometimes, man. Oh god. Shit like this makes it really hard to be an anime fan. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Because I see this shit and then I'll fucking see so much shit on Twitter and just online about this, what they'll defend, and using like censorship in the industry, which is, it can be bad. There are some censorship stuff that is bad, but then it'll just get spinned off the gooner shit of just like, yeah, they're ruining the censorship. Oh man, are you talking about stuff like the One Punch Man stuff and making it less gory, or like not showing the scenes that would actually help? No, the girl was wearing like a leotard, and now she has skin tight stuff on her, and it's like, dude, that's not the fucking, that's like the least. Who fucking cares about that? Ah, man. It's tiring, man. It's really fucking tiring. I don't even want to go on the other shit. Just I don't even talk about the other shit. The real like the author. I guess. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Just because that is also, it's also important. And since we're already on, we're already on this. We might as well double fuck down on it. Fuck it. And at least it shows that some people will make a stand and fucking walk out and all that other fucking shit. Ugh, god damn it, man. Yeah, so this also happened as well. Demon Slayer writer and 3 more Shonen Jump authors failed to tribute disgraced Rurouni Kenshin creator. Oh, this is an old article. Oh, never mind. This is an old article. This is the old article. That was the old article from before. Okay, so, never fucking mind then. I was about to say. I was like, wait, what the fuck? No, never mind. I guess then the VOD starts here. I don't know when the fuck that started. I'm gonna have to go back and look at. So just in case I have to start it again, remember, recap, Shogakukan got outed for apparently harboring somebody who did sexual abuse to a minor. They were there before on a different manga, left, got fined, came back under a different pen name. Shogakukan employees knew. I don't know if the internal company knew, but there are people who were working at Shogakukan that did know. They did an internal investigation, found out that there was a second person with the same charge working under their pen name that other people were protecting. And so they put out the first statement on the one person. They put the second statement on the other person. Now they're making a third statement because apparently someone made an article on March 2nd. It says March 12th. I know. I'm gonna assume it's March 2nd. But regarding the whole thing, and they want to make a whole comment on it. Now, I don't know where this article is. I'm just gonna mostly just read the response, mainly because holy shit, how much fucking bullshit can happen to just a fucking company in such a short amount of time, which is insane to me. Okay, yeah. We would like to share our views on articles. Victims make full confession. I cannot forgive the sexual assault manga artist and Shogakukan. In the March, I assume 2nd, 2026 issue of Weekly Bushun. On sale March 5th. Yeah. Like I said, it was weird. The facts we are aware of are as follows. In February 2020, Soichi Yamamoto, that was the name of the first author, of the author Operation Fallen Star, was arrested on suspicion of violating the Child Prostitution and Child Pornography Prohibition Act production. As soon as the company learned of this, And as soon as the company learned of this, it instructed the suspension of serialization subsequently in 2021. The editor in charge consulted our legal department team regarding the settlement negotiations between Yamamoto and the victim, but as our company is not a party into the matter, we instructed them to urge Yamamoto to appoint a lawyer. We are not aware that the company as a whole was involved in these settlement negotiations. So one of the claims that was made originally back then was that the company Shogakukan was a party helping out Yamamoto with the case in order to settlement, which kind of sounded like some hush money was trying to be pushed, but apparently it wasn't Shogakukan as a whole. It was like a specific individual working under Shogakukan, which I will admit, that's what most of this sounds like. Like, to be fair, it's not good. That's still Shogakukan's fault for them being on the side and allowing those people, but what it does sound like is that Shogakukan's vetting issues and all that stuff were so loose and people are hiding stuff so well in there that individuals are keeping stuff from the higher ups. Now, is this really true? I don't know, right? That's what they're claiming. Other people are claiming different stuff. You know, it's whatever. So that's how I have seen it so far. put that a tad bit more down. They get picked up, but I'm gonna put that a tad bit more down. There we go. Oh, okay, we're done. Okay. Nope, stop. Okay. Regarding the resumption of serialization under a new pen name in 2022, the Manga One editor department reported this to us on February 25th, 2026, after a Sapporo District Court ruling, and we were the first to confirm this as a company. We immediately began an internal investigation and have made a public fact that our company and Manga One editor department have uncovered. Shogakukan has decided to establish a third-party committee to understand the facts, investigate the causes, and provide recommendations to prevent reassurance, placing the protection of human rights and victims as its top priority. Details on the third-party committee will be announced at a later date. Okay, so it sounds like they're getting outside help, or at least like getting a third party to actually investigate some stuff. That way, it's not just an internal investigation. That's better. That's what I like. That's good to get the outside help, because I know they said that Shogakukan was doing internal investigation, which I was wary of. Now their internal investigation shit was not. I'm always wary of internal investigations just due to the fact of people can play stuff and hide stuff, and yes, you have an internal investigation and you can try to be the best, but those same people who are doing internal investigation are probably still being influenced by the people up top, which is why I'm always wary when it comes to these type of things. However, getting a third party is always good, and I will now again I will give Shogakukan it's somewhat not really. I don't want to give flowers like that, but I will say that they did find the second person after they did their internal investigation, which is good, but I mean, like, again, you still let them in the first place, so that's not great. That's not great. Okay. Once again, we would like to offer our deepest apologies to those who have been affected. We would also like to extend our deepest apologies to our readers, the authors who were within our various production and or business posters. Shogakukan. Okay, so this is kind of whatever. I don't really like they're just restating the facts. Okay, now this does make me curious about what they said in the other article. Victims make cool suspicion. Let me see if I can find that. Boop. Boop. Let me see if I can find that. Shogakukan responds to... Can I find it? Will be in the news section. Brother. God damn it. Is this it? No, it would be March 2nd, right? Where exactly would this be? That's what I'm trying to figure out for the most part. Publisher to investigate the title. Okay, I don't think I can find this article. Okay, unfortunately, I don't think I can find that article. If I do, I will make a VOD. I will make a off-string thing attaching it if I can find it. But it does sound like it's just, covering the facts. From the way of the title at the very least, and again, I will try to find the article as best as I can. But it does sound like that what it is doing is basically blaming Shogakukan and all that stuff for the actions of the people of what they did. Which, to be fair, I think that's like a fair thing to do, right? Because you sit there and you're like, yeah, well, you're like, yes, maybe some higher ups may not have known, but you have also been hiring these people. They work under your banner. And again, you could go ahead and be like, well, it might not have been the higher ups' fault. Like, we don't know that fully. Like, I think their official statement is just like, higher ups didn't know, the people who would have took advantage didn't know, but there are people that were protecting these people who did know. Which I also hope that those people are fucking fired, they're gone, and that they don't work at the fucking company anymore. That's what I really, really hope. I really, really hope anybody that was found to be covering up and doing all that stuff, fuck off. This is done. Just done. Which we have not heard. I don't think we've heard any real word of that. But yes, that would be that stuff that's happening. So I mean, that's what I hope. But yeah, that's their third statement, kind of similar to the rest, just stating the facts. The only real development, again, is the fact that there is going to be a third-party investigation that they're hiring in order to do it, which, you know, good. Hopefully they've... I swear to God, if there's like a third person being fucking outed, I'm gonna fucking lose. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna sit there and be like, why? Why? Just why? Why is there more? Why is there more? That's fucking insane. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's the only real new development from the Shogakukan shit. I mean, I guess if yeah, two child diddlers is too many. But so I hope that stays at two. Two is too many, but I hope it fucking stays at 2. Cause holy fucking shit.
I'm like so gay.